Hi everyone, I'm Gina Filibert Ortega for Genealogy Bank. Let's talk about searching versus browsing. And I like to think about it as if I were at a library. If I went to the library and I looked at their card catalog, I would probably input an author, a title, a keyword, and I would search for the book or books that I was interested in. If I wanted to browse, I might actually go over to one of the bookshelves and kind of go through each shelf and look around the book that I'm interested in. That would be browsing, right? I'm just kind of going through and seeing if there's anything else that I might be interested in. Now, we would do that at the library. Why wouldn't we do that when we search Genealogy Bank? Typically, when we're looking for articles on Genealogy Bank, we conduct a search, either the basic search or the advanced search. But it can be a good idea to also browse the pages of the newspaper that has that article we're interested in. Why? Well, it gives us a sense for what that newspaper printed, what was kind of the standard articles of the day. It might even help us find articles that we didn't find through our search, maybe because of OCR problems, for example, optical character recognition. So let me show you how you browse a newspaper versus just searching. Let's go over to the Genealogy Bank website and take a look. So now I'm on the Genealogy Bank homepage, and we're going to do a search. That's how we're going to start before we browse. And I'm just going to do a basic search. We're not going to do an advanced search, though it would work either way to browse. So what I'm going to do is I have Amelia Earhart in my search boxes, and so I'll search and wait for my results list. So here it is. And so I'm just going to choose one of the newspapers. So we'll choose this one. And we'll wait for that to come up. Now, one of the things to keep in mind is really pay attention to those features that maybe you don't use as much on Genealogy Bank. And this is a really good example. So here's our article, and that's great. That's an article from one page of the paper. It looks like page 3. Let's go up to the top here, and when I hover my mouse over the word pages, it says other pages in this issue. So I click on that, and I'm going to get this drop down menu, and it's going to show me all the pages. And you can see there's section 1 and all the pages, section 2, 3, 4, all the way down to section 7. So we'll just choose page 1. And we'll wait as it brings up page 1. And there it is. So now I can browse, because remember, browsing is about not searching, but it's about going page by page. And so that's exactly what I can do in this case, is I can go page by page using that drop-down menu on the top left side under pages to look through this newspaper and learn more about what's in this issue, what does this newspaper print, what kind of articles would I expect to see, and what is printed next to the article about my ancestor. So sometimes browsing should be added to your search as well. So now you know how to search and to browse newspapers on Genealogy Bank. Both tools are integral to your genealogy research. Remember that it's great to search, and you should always search, but you should also consider browsing as well. So think about how you can browse your ancestors' newspapers and perhaps find more information about the activities they participated in, the events they were a part of, or even just additional mentions that you didn't find with a simple search or an advanced search. I hope that gave you some ideas for your genealogy. I'll see you again. Thank you for joining me.